More than a dozen European countries, as well as the United States and Canada, have announced a wave of expulsions of Russian diplomats over the poisoning of former double agent Sergei Skripal and his daughter in the UK. We can now get the details from both sides of the Atlantic with our correspondent Samira Khan in Washington, D.C. and Hanisha Sethi. First to Samira in Washington. What's the Trump administration saying, and is there any reaction from Russia at this point?
Well, the U.S. will be expelling the most Russian diplomats out of all the countries that have decided to do so. But the White House said that they will be expelling 60 diplomats, 12 of which are UN staff members, and they'll have approximately 17 days to leave. Now, the White House released a statement explaining its decision, saying, quote, "The United States takes this action in conjunction with our NATO allies and partners around the world in response to Russia's use of a military-grade chemical weapon on the soil of the United Kingdom." And according to the Russian ambassador who was summoned to the State Department where the move was announced, Moscow has vowed to respond, which will likely be a mirror response. And he also blamed Washington for deteriorating relations between the two countries. And the ambassador also reiterated that there's been no proof to support the claim that Russia was responsible for the poisoning. And in addition, the consulate in Seattle will be shut down on March 30th. But with this latest decision, U.S.-Russia relations are at an all-time low. So we're just going to have to wait and see how Russia responds.
Thank you for those details. That's Samira Khan in Washington. Let's get Europe's response now from our correspondent Hanisha Sethi in Berlin. Hanisha, what are European leaders saying?
Well, across the European Union, a number of Russian diplomats are being expelled in a coordinated response to the poisoning of Sergei Skripal and his daughter, despite the ongoing investigation. And President of the European Council, Donald Tusk, has given a statement on this joint response from EU member states. Let's first of all take a listen to part of Donald Tusk's statement.
Already today, 14 member states have decided to expel Russian diplomats. Additional measures, including further expulsions within the common EU framework, are not to be excluded in the coming days and weeks.
So that's 14 EU member states out of 28. So far, it's been confirmed Germany plans to expel 4 Russian diplomats, and they've been given exactly 1 week to leave German soil. Germany has also said the 4 officials are officials with intelligence backgrounds to be expelled out of solidarity with the UK. The foreign minister has also said they didn't take the decision lightly. France and Poland also expelling 4 Russian officials. Lithuania and Czech Republic are expelling 3. Denmark, Netherlands and Italy are expelling 2. And also Estonia, Romania, Latvia and Finland are expelling 1. Ukraine is also expelling 13 diplomats. And Donald Tusk has said in the next coming days and weeks, additional measures will take place. Now, this wave of expulsions following the UK Prime Minister's visit to Brussels, the EU released a statement which said it was highly likely that there was no plausible alternative explanation other than Russia being to blame. Earlier, the Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov said that Russia will respond to expulsion. But a reminder that the chemical weapons body who are conducting this investigation said it will take another 2 to 3 weeks to finalise the analysis and finalise results. The Kremlin has denied involvement with the attack earlier this month, but we are yet to receive more official statements from European governments.
OK, Hanisha, thank you for giving us Europe's response there. Thank you to both of our correspondents. That's Hanisha Sethi in Berlin and Samira Khan in Washington. Thank you.